Hey guys, what is up? What's going on? It's DarkendFearz, and I got a battle against PokemonXDTrader. Some of you guys may know him as D.A. Taylorine, and it was an Uber's battle. It was pretty fun. It was pretty haxy and whatnot. So shout out to my homeboy Ray, I guess, because he likes my chilled white boy voice, even though I'm not white. Anyway, so he leads up with his fucking cheap ass Darkrai, but I do the same thing, and I go for Focus Blast and I miss, and then I go for the Dark Void on the Blissey. Yeah, so fuck you, Blissey. Blissey burns a turn to sleep, and I go for my nasty plot, and then he wakes up on the first turn and goes for the Thunder Wave, and I carry the Lumberry because I'm fucking cool and awesome, and most people don't predict the Lumberry on the Darkrai. Anyways, this is only my second Uber's battle, so whatever. I'm gonna go for the Dark Void on the Blissey because I want that Blissey asleep. I really don't want it going for the Thunder Wave, and I just need to take out this Blissey. He's gonna go into his Deoxys Speed, which has crap special defense, and I'm gonna go for the Focus Blast, and that's obviously gonna kill the Deoxys, except for the fact that I haven't set up my spikes or anything, and Deoxys is gonna be on his Sash. Now, I really didn't want to predict a switch out because I didn't really have anything to switch into except my Deoxys defense, but I really don't know why I didn't switch out. Whatever. So I guess you live and learn. What can I say? So I'm going to go into my Play-Doh now, and it's my defensive Deoxys, and I'm going to go for Stealth Rock's predicting the switch so that Deoxys will die on the switching. He's going to go for the Dark Void on Darkrai, which, you know, what else can you do? Because this is a bulky-ass motherfucker, and Darkrai can't really hurt it except for Dark Pulse. He's going to go for the Swordsdance, so I see this as a physical Darkrai. I'm like, that's pretty cool. And I get the first turn awake, and I Toxic this thing, so it'll die from its Life Orb, and it's poisoned. Slowly but surely. And I switch out. I don't know why. Should have stayed in for the Dark Void. But whatever. I was just hoping it missed, or maybe that he would overpredict and go for the Sucker Punch or something like that. But he doesn't, and he goes in, and he goes for the Brick Rake, and because my Dialga is special defensive, it's not going to take the Brick Break as well as I wanted to, plus it has the +2 attack raise. But it's taking a toll with the poison and whatnot. And here I wanted to switch out into Deoxys, but I really didn't. I figured Dialga was like worthless at 11 HP, sleeping. So I go into my Rebebe, and I really should have predicted this Sucker Punch. Like, I saw it on Smoking, and I was just like, fucking asshole, why? And I should have gone for the Swords Dance, but instead I go for the Extreme Speed, and my own Life Orb was going to kill me. After I killed that Darkrai, so that Darkrai killed my Dialga, put to sleep my kill my Dialga and kill my Rayquaza. So that Deoxys is pretty good. I go into Latios because he goes into Deoxys to see what I have, and I really should have gone into my own Deoxys because he goes into my Hug Me Baby, his Blissey, which is acceptable in the Uber tier. I'm saying because it's Blissey. It's fucking annoying in OU, but it's so fun to take out with my Machamp. He's going to go for the Stealth Rocks, and I'm going to go for the Toxic just to scare away the Blissey because I know it has Natural Cure. At least I think I do. Anyways, he's going to go into the Palkia, and I was predicting the switch out, so I went for the Toxic, but it fucking misses, and I'm just like, no. And I mean, I get Parahax, and then he goes for the Spatial Rend, and that's not going to do all that much, even though it's stabbed and it has a high critical rate chance. I'm guessing he was predicting to switch into Latios or something. Anyway, so he's going to go for Surf, which I think has a little bit more power, but I'm just able to recover all that HP off, and I could just recover Toxic Stolen, except for the fact that I'm paralyzed, so I really don't like the idea. So I believe I'm going to predict a switch, and instead of going for the Toxic, I just go for the Spikes, and don't go for the Recover, because Pro. And yeah, so I settled the Spikes, and that Stealth Rock does a little bit to Kyogre, and he's gonna go for the Ice Beam, predicting to switch into Latios, but that's not gonna happen, and I'm just gonna put this thing poison it. I guess poisoning is really good in the Uber tier because of all the Life Orb and all just stopping the broken shit with the defensive Deoxys. It's really good. Anyway, so he's gonna go into Palkia, which is gonna take a lot of damage from Toxic, Stealth Rock, Spikes, and whatnot. And it's raining, so Palkia is just like almighty powerful. And he's gonna go for the Spatial Run, predicting to switch into Latios. So I'm not gonna switch out. Play-Doh is useless. After I get my spikes up, he's like useless. All he can do is recover and Toxic. But since I'm paralyzed, that's pretty much idiotic of me. And he's gonna go for the physical move, finally realizing that I'm a special wall. And that's obviously gonna die because his wetness is gonna attract his Aqua Tail and be stronger, and Deoxys doesn't like to be wet. Anyway, so I'm going to go for the Thunder in case he wanted to switch out. He's pretty much stuck because of the Stealth Rock and Spikes and the Poison, which is going to rape him on the switch out and switch in. And now he's going into his Blissey, which is just so annoying. Oh, man. So I'm going to go into Heart Gold, predicting the Soft Boil, but he goes for a fucking T-Wave, and I'm like, no, F and A. But whatever. Now here, for some reason, I predicted the switch out, and I should have gone for the Toxic here. This would have made the match a little bit more different. Yeah, he's gonna go for the Soft Boil, and look at all the HP go back, and I'm like, no. And then he's gonna go for the. I'm gonna go for the Whirlwind, predicting the switch out. I probably should have gone for the Toxic, but whatever. And he's gonna go for the Giratina, and that Giratina looks like it's a good game because Shadow Force is probably gonna KO my Lugia. I go for the Toxic, forgetting about the Shadow Force, even though I just thought it would do it. I should have gone for the Reflect, but whatever. So he goes for the Shadow Force, and I'm going to go for the Roost and live it with 6 HP, and I don't get paralyzed, which is yes. I'm like, yes, I could possibly stall this thing, maybe, just maybe. Anyways, I'm gonna go oh man, let's see. He's gonna go for another Shadow Force, and I was trying to set up my Reflect here, but knowing that I could live a Shadow Force after the Reflect, but he gets a Parahax, and I'm just like, no, because I really needed my Reflect up in order to win this match, but whatever. So now his Giratina is just being very Giratina-ish, or I'm guessing, or something like that. And I'm gonna go into my Latios, who is my last hope, and I'm gonna go for the Dragon Pulse, and it's going to do buttload to Kyogre after it takes Spikes and Stealth Rock damage, and it's poison, so it's going to die. He's going to send in Blissey, he's going to T-Wave me, Ice Beam, and a whole bunch of shit like that. I'm just skipping ahead because I really don't feel like narrating the rest. Good game, PokemonXDTrader, also known as D.A. Taylor Rain, bitches. And I just love it. Go subscribe to him, because I love it when he says, "What the fuck?" in his accent. It's so good. And just go subscribe to him. He's just a great guy. He's a leader of the Clan Draco Alliance, which is a great clan. And go do what you gotta do, man. Be who you wanna be. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm not singing for you, Ray, because I'm sick and that just doesn't sound well. And now I'm just talking because he got a critical hit and I fucking died. Oh, great me. Anyways, rate, comment, subscribe. Catch you on the flip side.